Hi, I'm Sarah, and I live in Kenya, East Africa. In July 2021, I was diagnosed with colon cancer, stage 4. It was a huge shock. Up to that point, I hadn't had any symptoms, just some small discomfort before I went to the doctor. So it was a big shock. I went through the usual chemotherapy in my country, and I thought I was doing really well. I felt pretty good after going through those sessions. I was also doing some alternate therapies that I'd researched, although my oncologist wasn't very happy with that, but was okay with me doing it, as long as I told her what I was doing. I believed I was doing really well. I changed my diet, although I thought I was always eating healthily. My blood tumor marker in March 2022 was just about normal, and I was feeling good. But by August 2022, it had gone through the roof, and I knew I was in trouble. My family and I, we did lots of research, and we looked everywhere for an integrative oncologist or an integrative oncology clinic that would combine not only the medical science side of cancer treatment, but also some alternate practices that would support the body and help to kill the cancer cells. It's not easy. The research is exhausting. We looked in books, the latest cancer books. We looked online and came across very few clinics like ChemoThermia. We had an online Zoom consultation with the doctors in Turkey, and I also did online Zoom consultations with other doctors in other countries. Eventually it was decided that I would come to ChemoThermia, and I'm so glad I did. My sons came with me for the first trip. I arrived in November 2022 and had a PET scan. The PET scan showed my kidney was in trouble. I had no idea. The doctors here said if I had arrived 2 weeks later, I would have lost the one kidney, which would have reduced my chances of treatment. I had a kidney bypass, a single kidney bypass, a temporary one, and after 3.5 months was able to get rid of that, thank goodness. But it helped. My kidney completely recovered, and after 3 months, my PET scan in Turkey showed I was 95% reduction in my cancer, which was brilliant. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong, and I'm feeling fit. So much so that I've just had a 9-day break in London in between my treatments. And I was able to do a 90-minute fast-paced walk, non-stop, in the traffic deadlock of the tube strike in England. I was desperately trying to reach a theatre. And I was able to do that with no problem at all, which is fantastic. When I first came to ChemoThermia, my sons came with me because they wanted to see what went on here and that I would be okay. But since then, I have been coming on my own. I generally stay for about 6 weeks, and I live in an Airbnb, and I do my own cooking, but I also eat out. I've made a lot of friends here at ChemoThermia, and it's always interesting to know other people's stories. And I also wanted to say that I feel very safe here. I can walk around the streets at night with no problem at all. I can visit restaurants and I feel very safe. It's a good place to come. Thank you.